Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to GameStar TV. We have a little bit of a story going on at the moment. The teams didn't actually wait for us to join, and they used different server details to the ones that they were supposed to, and so we're just a little bit late. But that's okay. We are bringing to you live here on GameStar TV the Plantronics Pro League, the CGA match, the Cyber Gamer Amateur Division match between Nefarious and the Flame Drives. My name is Chrisis, and I am joined by Superroach. Good evening, Superroach.
G'day, Chrisis. How are you going today? Ready for a cracker match tonight?
Yeah, I am indeed, and just very excited that we got requested to cover the match. Sorry, just a little bit tongue-tied as things get going. And I just see very quickly that I've got to do stuff with overlay. So if you can take it away, mate, we've got the game on already.
Absolutely, Chrisis. So we're watching here, if I'm correct, it's Nefarious on the orange team with Sammy, Hectic Crunch, and Kapow Power. With the other team, Chrisis, ZDZ, and Eoin, which is Flash Drives. So looking at Chrisis, currently Flash Drives have 2 points already on the scoreboard here, with the other team, Orange guys, Nefarious, hitting it very often there, and it's getting knocked all the way back. Looking here, I'm spectating ZDZ on Flash Drives currently, Chrisis, and he's just going wham. Every time he gets close, ZDZ is like, nope, I'm just going to knock it all the way across. And he's just what he's just about to do there, Chrisis. Shout out, by the way.
Roachy, I hear you saying ZDZ. In Australia, do you not say Z?
No, we don't. Is that a normal thing in New Zealand?
Yeah, I mean, we speak English here.
It's not Zedlin, is it?
Z-E-Z. Well, Rice just scores there and gets the 3-0 on the board for Flame Drives. Sorry, and it's not Flame Drives, it should be Flash Drives. So let me just fix that up as well. Right. Not only CG Amateur, GameStar Amateur right now, Superroach.
Indeed, Chrisis. Hectic Crunch there, knocking it right out the park there as a goalie. Unfortunately, he's knocked out of it and unable to defend it there. The rest of the team picked it up. A shout out, by the way, Chrisis, to Sammy from Nefarious. They were doing this request a little bit of a while ago, if I'm correct.
Yeah, several days ago, Sammy hit me up on Steam, I think it was originally, or possibly, in fact, through the forums on Cybergamer, and I said, look, mate, all you need to do is go to www.gamestar.com/request, fill in the form, and we'll show up to your match, and that's exactly what he did. So this match is taking precedence over a Cybergamer invite match simply because Sammy went ahead and did the request. So we're pleased to support his team, Nefarious, against the Flash. Well, we're not supporting them against the Flash Drives, but we're supporting the match that they're playing between the two. The 30-second mark, though, back to the game, Superroach, as the 3-0 on the board for Flash Drive means I think that they're going to take this first game of the series.
Quite convincingly too, Chrisis. It's not very many times where it looked like the Flash Drives were in trouble there with looking at here. And Nefarious, look at this, a nice defense there from Eoin. They want to get it there. They haven't really looked like in the time we've been spectating here, Chrisis, that the blue side were in much of a trouble. Look at this ball juggling there by Rice. And that's an awesome name. I love tongue twisters like that, just as rollcasters off the ball there, Chrisis.
Yes.
End score, 3-0.
So that's the first game to the Flash Drives, and we've got game on, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to our Twitch viewers, and thanks for joining us at... What is it? It's 8 p.m. there in Aussie?
Yeah, just after 8.
Yeah. All right, so I shall ready up. There you go. And we'll be into the next game, and hopefully the players have gotten used to the idea that you don't swap teams.
Oh, did they do that? Oh, Sammy on blue, Flash Drive.
Yeah, that's
double confirm that. Yeah, excellent.
All right, that's no problem. I've got things set up to handle that sort of thing. So into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Between the two, the teams are swapped side. Nefarious are on blue, and the Flash Drives currently now on orange. Flash Drives, of course, 1-0 up in the series. It's a best of 5, like all Plantronics Pro League matches are. Every single one is a best of 5, excepting when you get to the grand finals, and that's going to be a best of 7. So loads and loads of opportunities for swings and roundabouts to happen on the Rocket League field. Tonight it is a Cybergamer Amateur Action first up, and then after this game, Rochi, it's going to be Jan Gaming going up against Nefarious from the CG Invite division.
Get some coverage, Chrisis. Watching here, I'm totally hypnotized by Hectic Crunk's paintwork on his car, Chrisis. It's one of those two-tone kind of things, and as we're spectator, it's going crazy. It's lovely to watch. Anyway, back to the game though, Chrisis. Nefarious here, again, keeping the ball right away from them on the blue side there, as the flash drives are having the ball, and look, it's another shot towards the goalie. Eoin is doing well, doing that position there, knocked it right away for him then. And look at it again, Chrisis. Again, with any of these games in Rocket League, as the skill goes up, you know what happens? They go in the air more. And that's what's starting to begin happening here. They're getting a little bit more confident with their skill with the other team as they get a bit of practice, and they want to win this match, Chrisis. What do you think?
Oh, for sure. Both of these teams want to come away with the win. It is the teams that are playing at the moment, they haven't lost any of their matches yet. So Nefarious are on a 2-0 streak, and for some reason Flash Drives are only on a 1-0 streak. So, whoa, very, very close there. Almost points on the board for the orange team, Flash Drives.
Flash Drives.
But Nefarious keeping them out. So yeah, Flash Drives only on a 1-0 streak, so they've only played one game, despite it being the third week of the CG, the Plantronics Pro League. So not really sure why they haven't got a 2-0 or even a 1-1 situation in terms of their wins against other teams. But nevertheless, both teams unbeaten. So for one of these two teams, that's going to change around, and we'll have somebody feeling their first loss of the season after tonight's game. Ball sitting up in the air. We're following ZDZ, as you Australians say it. Switching over to Kapow Power, who carries the ball up. He's got it into the orange zone now, and is going to look for the center. He carries it on the wall, does a nice little bit of juggling, puts it in position for Hectic Crunt, and Hectic Crunt cannot put it into the goals. And it's turned all the way across the field and into the blue zone, Rochi.
Indeed, Christ. Just looking at Hectic Crunt doing an error right up there. They didn't want the Flash Drives to get that ball at all, so they had to go right up. Kapow Power doing a great shot there. Looks like that would have gone into the ball if it wasn't for Eoin, I'm going to say it that way, to get that ball. Unfortunately, it looks like they're getting a centre set up here, Chrisis. I'm watching from Sammy, who's definitely not the person to spectate here, because he's right back at the blue team's goals. And Nefarious here going, nope, we don't want it over here. So let's watch again what Nefarious do to keep the ball away from their goals.
Oh, beautiful play by Licorice with a great solo effort. He carried the ball across. We followed him all the way, ladies and gentlemen, as he dribbled it along the wall. And then with a cut shot of all cut shots, puts it into the net. Kapow Power tried desperately to defend it out, but he kind of put the final touches on it. Not really an own goal though, Superroach. Even if Kapow Power hadn't had touched it, that ball was going into the net. And that is the 1-0 for Flash Drives for both the game and the series so far.
Indeed, Chrisis. It felt like a bit of a bittersweet moment for him there. He just couldn't do anything. It's a sad thing for him. Kapow Power here, watching him again. Look at this power shot. Does not want a centre to happen, so he's just thrown it to Sammy. And Licorice has gone, nah, you guys, we're going to put it right back into the Nefarious net. And look again, more centre shots here. The Flash Drives are getting more confident, Chrisis. This is the it's exciting to watch how there's power struggles going on here. It's oh, look at this. Licorice going, yep, let's get some airtime going in here. And Sammy looks to be like Kapow Power's ultimate wingman, because they're always hitting it to each other at the moment, Chrisis.
Yeah, I'm following Eoin at the moment. He seems to be spending a lot of the time in the goals. He follows the ball along, but as you've been talking about it, Superroach, he was following the ball along the ground and it was flying through the air just like it was there. The aerial came through and he had to turn around again. So unless he's going to get airborne, he's not going to see much action out of the ball. He has a sitter for him. It's up in the air. No, Licorice has obviously called for it. Goes through the air. Gets the ball through, but it's defended nicely and carried forward into the orange zone by the blue team. Oh no, the blue team's goal is wide open. This is Eon's chance, and he makes good of it with 12 seconds to go. That is the second goal for the Flash Drives. and they are looking good to go 2-0 up in the series as well in 12 seconds, Rochi, unless the boys from Nefarious can pull a miracle out of the hat.
Indeed, Chrisis. So just to reiterate, on this match, it's best of 3. So if this match done here, that's going to be a win for the Flash Drives, are we correct?
Best
of 5.
Well, it's best of 5, so they need to win 3.
Okay, got it. Yep, it can be a bit tricky sometimes there. So that is a win to the Flash Drives. I was going to say, with 30 seconds left, you can sometimes get a goal. And it's rarer when the skill level goes up like this. And, you know, there's times when you play your pub games, Chrisis, and you're like, I'm just going to hit the ball. And you do that fluke shot, you know, where there's no goalie there and it just goes straight in.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of what you see as I read up. You see in those basketball games where, you know, there's like 1 second left on the clock and the dude picks up the ball, he's on the other side of the field and he does a Hail Mary over the back of his head, and somehow miraculously 1 in a million times it actually gets there and changes the result of the game. So you've got to take your chances, man. Never say never and never give up. So let's have a look. They have stayed onside this time around. So we still have Nefarious on the blue side and Flash Drives on the orange team as we go into game number 3 of the best of 5. And right now, Nefarious have to win this game. In fact, they have to win 3 in a row against the Flash Drives in order to take this match. So they are going to have their work cut out for them, Rochi.
Well, indeed, Chrisis, it means they can't stay in the nets here to defend. They need to be all-out aggressive. Even the goalie here, Hectic Crump, needs to be able to knock this ball and knock it again. Look at this, stuck in the middle there. Oh, early goal by Eoin. Saw that opportunity, Chrisis. Watch here on the replay as we're watching it here. Look at this, Lucas tried to get the shot in, and then Eoin goes up and goes, all right, you're stuck on the ground, let me hit it in the air, and punted it down. Excellent setup there, Chrisis, for the first goal.
Yeah, great work
20
there.
seconds.
Yeah, great work there by Hector Crunt to actually stop the ball, but he needed to get a little bit more power on it rather than just getting up into the air and blocking the ball and setting it up nicely for Eoin, the goal scorer there. Of course, we've got to keep an eye open for an MVP, Rochi. Of course, we didn't see the first half of the first game because the players started without us. But so far, Eoin has been doing great work, and I've also liked the work that Lucas has been putting in from the Flash Drives.
Good scouts, Chrisis. I seem to notice I'm looking at Nefarious a fair bit, and I had a bit of a soft spot for Kapow Pow's teamwork. But we'll see how that goes. Not looking good at the moment. Eoin just getting another goal right from the left side here, Chrisis. Watch him as he got up again. Another aerial shot, punted it downwards, and for some reason it looked like who was the person who missed the shot there? It looked like Kapow Power unable to get that. Bad luck for that team.
Nice bounce on the ball there as well from Eoin, just making sure that he kept... Oh, as we say that, talk about a nice bounce off the center of the restart. He didn't even have to go in for a second touch, so he got a bounce off of the blue player there, off the center, and he knew it had gone in. He got the angle just perfectly. So we're sticking with Eoin. This time he gets stymied in the middle of the field there. We had 2 players going from Nefarious to challenge for the center there. They didn't want to have another situation like that going on. Now the ball back in the blue zone, and this has been one-way traffic just about all night long. This is dangerous. The ball sitting up, and a nice touch from Lucas, who says, I want some of the action, and he gets himself on the board for Flash Drives. That is 4-0 right now. It is very much one-way traffic, Superroach.
You know what, Chrisis? They say if you have too much Lucas, you get the runs, and I'd have to agree with that there. He flew right into that goal. It took no time for him to get that. We are 1 minute 30 into this game, Chrisis, and the Flash Drives, is that right?
Yep, Flash Drives.
Yep, they have 4 points. It's so quick that they're able to get those points. Anyway, back into the match here, Chrisis. Spectating from ZDZ. He is pushing the ball right up here. From the side, it's going to be a typical classic center setup. Not able to do that much on the CGA level. Definitely not on the CGA. Look at this, Chrisis. Hectic Crunch knocking the ball right in there. The first goal for Nefarious. And that's a great shot there. It's right from the second half into the other bit. It was undefended. A rare thing to happen there, Chrisis. ZDZ was able to bounce it in there. a few seconds too late to get to the goal line, Chrisis. Take it away.
I think what's happened is the boys from Flash Drives have scored so many goals and they've been dominating so much that they're throwing caution to the wind just a little bit. And why wouldn't you when you've got shots going like that? ZDZ with another attempt on the goals as the ball now waffles along into the midfield before returning to the blue zone. Rice comes through, takes the shot, misses it. ZDZ goes for the rebound, but it's well defended there by Hectic Crunch. And now another opportunity, the rebound. 2 rebounds from the blue team as Nefarious try to get a claw back some of this deficit that they have, taking their shots, getting the percentages up, but so far not scoring because the defense has been good. All their shots have just been a little bit off to the side. Quiet moment for just a second there as the ball sits around and everybody waits for somebody to go for it. Finally it gets up into the orange zone. It's cleared out nice and easily though by the boys from Flash Drives. They're carrying it up now. And very good defense there from Hectic Crunch, keeping the ball away from the goal face. Oh dear, this is dangerous. It's stopped up in front of the blue team's goal face, but Hectic Crunch comes across and clears the ball out. Now here's a shot coming through Roachy, but it is easily defended by ZDZ.
Yeah, it was interesting to watch that one, Chrisis. I was just seeing the chat there trying to ask if it's ZDZ or ZDZ. Looking here again, ZDZ is watching here, the goalie unable to defend it there, but Eoin was there to get it going. Chrisis, look at this, and another classical shot in the centre, just barely blocked by Sammy, so well done for them. Excellent job here. Sammy again, knocking it back in to the Flash Drives net. 1 minute 20 remaining, and for Nefarious to win this, they will need to score 3 goals in 1 minute 15 seconds. Very possible going by the first minute here of this match, Chrisis. Again, looking at ZDZ, he's shooting it here. He's set up a centre shot for the blue side. Not very defended here. Kapow Power has made it there, Chrisis. What's going on here is going 1 minute left on the shot clock here, Chrisis. Again, another centre shot. Rice getting a shot here, and it's going to make it in. No! ZDZ was just a tad too late there, Chrisis. Unable to get it, and Hectic Crunch got a little bit of fun there and blocked it for him. Well done on the Nefarious team for that block, Chrisis. What do you reckon?
ZDZ, we've been following him for a little bit, and you can see he's been working on his flair, trying to go for the style points, flying around, twisting and turning, and he actually tried to do just that for the montage with that attempt on goals there. And look, I don't think it slowed him down, but it certainly looked good missing the goal there. Oh, there's another shot that goes through. It bounces off the crossbar, and this is an opportunity for a breakaway to come through from Nefarious. 13 seconds remaining. The ball going across the goal face. A good opportunity. Haloed out by ZDZ, who clears the ball away. And to add insult to injury, Rice scores a point with 4 seconds to go, and they go 5-1 up.
What a classy goal there, Chrisis. I mean, they took that very casually. I mean, ZDZ could have nearly got that by himself, but they wanted to, just swing him around a bit. It's like a bit of a basketball move where he zigzags around the net. 4 seconds remaining on the clock here. Let's see who gets the last shot in. Looks like who was spectating there? Oh, I've lost it. But looking at the score here, Chrisis, wow, Eoin on 3 goals, and you could tell that. He was just all up in the Nefarious team's net there, Chrisis. It was a great job for them. A great way for him to take the round even.
Yeah, he had a great game. And in fact, I mentioned him earlier on already in game number 2 as a candidate for MVP. So I don't know how you feel about putting Eoin on as the MVP candidate, or would you like to nominate somebody else?
I personally like Eoin a lot at the moment, but yeah, I was I was rooting for Kapow Power on the other side, to be honest, Chrisis. I mean, like, I just had an affinity with him. I thought he was going to do great, and he really put in his 2 cents worth there.
He made a good attempt, but unfortunately not able to turn things around for his team. Hectic Crunch, in fact, the only player on the blue team, Nefarious, to score a goal in that last match. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Eoin down as the MVP, and then we'll prepare for our next match. So that is going to be in 7 minutes' time. So that was a really quick match, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for the Plantronics Pro League CGA match between Nefarious and Flash Drives, We will be back in 7 minutes for our feature cast of the evening, and that is going to be Jam Gaming versus Invidious from the Cybergamer Invite Division of the Plantronics Pro League. And Roachy, that is going to be a cracker.
I hope you brought your donuts for it, that's for sure, Chrisis.
I did indeed. Well, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back in, well, let's say 5 minutes' time. Go get yourself a drink, go have a quick bio, and be back because the next match is going to be magnificent. This is Chrisis and Superroach signing out.